Hey everybody, I'm Redcord Pony, and why is my vest black, you may ask? Well, let's just say I won't be going back to Scrub and Rub's laundromat anytime soon. For some reason, they always manage to ruin or mix up my vest for some reason. With that said, let's get started on the video. So, after browsing around, I came across the Equestria Girls movie, which I am unable to watch in theaters because it wasn't playing anywhere close to where I live, so I had to resort to finding it on YouTube, and after watching it, it was pretty good. It had amazing music and animation, as well as an alright story as long as you're watching the movie instead of analyzing it, which by this point I can see some flaws with the movie. But it still manages to do good even with these flaws. So the whole story of the movie goes like this. Twilight must get back a crown that was stolen by Sunset Shimmer and has to travel into the new world alone in order to retrieve it, while at the same time reuniting the friendship of her other dimensional friends and getting back to Equestria before the moon sets on the third day, or else she will be trapped in the human world for 30 moons, meaning she will be trapped there for 2.5 years, which is a long time when you think of it. So that's the story in and of itself, and it seems really good, but sadly it takes place in high school, which was sort of a letdown for many fans of the show, and to me, this has been done so many times, but I was actually surprised how it played out in the movie. The movie was really hilarious at moments, especially during the part when Twilight is just coming to terms with her new anatomy, as well as getting used to the environment around her and the whole bumping into things. Right now I would like to go over the main characters in the movie, as well as the new ones such as Sunset Shimmer and Flash Sentry, as well as some of the other minor characters and background ponies, or people for that matter. First off, the main six stay true to the character arts by having the same voice actresses play them in the same way in the show as well as in the movie, and an interesting way to introduce them to Twilight, which really played out well in the movie and made me remember back to the first episode and how these characters were introduced. We first see Twilight meeting Fluttershy after defending her against Sunset Shimmer, which then leads to Twilight heading over to meet the head of the party planning committee, which happens to be Pinkie Pie, and then we get introduced to Applejack, who pops in to deliver apple cider for the dance, and Rarity is introduced later on the next day, and lastly the introduction of Rainbow Dash is the scene that concludes the reunion of these characters so perfectly and actually felt more natural than the introduction in Friendship is Magic. I also like the interesting twist with them no longer being friends due to the trickery of Sunset Shimmer, and ultimately leading Twilight to resolve their conflicts and reuniting their friendship. This was handled really well and managed to stick to the characters we know and love from the TV show, and anyone who has seen the cartoon would know these memorable characters right off the bat. So if you enjoy these characters in the show, then you will enjoy them in the movie. But now for my thoughts about Sunset Shimmer. She was just terrible as a character. Not much was said about her, except that she was the former student of Celestia, and when she didn't get what she wanted, she came to the human world, where she then takes on the role of a typical mean girl, and only wants to drive others apart, as well as become ruler of the school, as well as Equestria, and how she plans on doing this is using Twilight's element of harmony, which in the alternate world turns it into an element of disharmony. I wouldn't mind the character if only she was more threatening as a villain, but instead near the end of the movie, she was easily defeated by the main six as they used the magic of friendship that exists everywhere and not just in Equestria. So technically the elements of harmony are not needed, but instead you just need individuals who symbolize honesty, loyalty, laughter, kindness, generosity, and magic in order to use the magic of friendship. So by this logic, and keep calm and flutter on, when Fluttershy promises not to use her element of harmony against Discord, meaning her necklace, she really doesn't need the necklace, and the other ones don't need it either. All they need to do is just have individuals who symbolize the elements and not the elements themselves, because in the movie they didn't have any of the elements with them. Now onto the character Flash Sentry. He was okay at times when helping out Twilight, but still was a forgettable character to me, even with his cliched character arc of a typical rocket dude and the love interest for our main character. I would have enjoyed him if there was more time in the movie to further develop his character, but all we have to go off of is he's a nice guy who dated Sunset Shimmer at some point, and is very reliable to come to your defense, and he plays guitar. So when I think about it, this character is easily forgettable. Wait, who was I talking about again? Anyways, the other characters and cameos in the movie range from the Cutie Mark Crusaders, the great and powerful Trixie, which her scene with peanut butter crackers was really funny, Photo Finish, Final Scratch, Cheryl Lee, and many more. We even get to see Derpy in the cafeteria for a split second. Each of these characters look great while at the same time having their own little moments in the movie, as well as filling up the background in order to create a more high school environment, as well as having amazing dance numbers during the songs. Speaking of which, the songs were amazing, with the two memorable ones being Helping Twilight Win the Crown and This Is Our Big Night. Like I said earlier, the dancing in the movie was just phenomenal, with the new character movements that just flowed so perfectly, along with the amazing lyrics as well. But even so, they still might not compare to that of the songs from the show, but are just near as good, I guess. So with my final thoughts about the movie, I would say this is a movie worth seeing at least once or twice, and even though I already saw it on YouTube, that doesn't mean I won't go and buy it when it comes out on DVD. If you enjoy watching these characters in the show, then I bet you will enjoy watching them in the movie as long as you see the humor and magic that is Equestria Girls. I would also recommend you watch it again just in case you missed something or just want to watch it for the fun of it. I'm Redcord Pony, and I want to hear what you guys think about Equestria Girls.
Who threw this remote at me?
Well, who the heck are you? Hey, and why, Pony? How'd you get here?
The fourth wall in your channel was open.
Dude, you should really fix that YouTube space-time continuum thing. You know it's only going to get worse as long as you keep that thing open.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do to fix it. But in the meantime, be careful when you throw your remote.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, what were you doing?
Oh, I just finished my thoughts about Equestria Girls.
Good job. Well, see you around.
Okay, see you. Wait a sec. Hey, A&Y Pony.
What?
Where did you get that red vest from?
Where did you get the black vest?
Oh, Scrub and Wub's laundromat, which I bet I won't be going back anytime soon.
Ooh, that explains why mine is red.
Yeah, this isn't the first time they lost my vest, but I think I got a way to fix this. Ah, much better. Thanks for the vest, and hey, as long as the fourth wall is broken, I may as well do some crossovers.
That's cool, but you better watch out when you go over to Digibrony. He might be doing some crazy After Dark videos.
Oh, come on, what's the worst that can happen?
Don't worry, Digi. There's more sexy where that came from.
What? Okay. Ah! My Molestia's beard!
What the hell am I watching?